Hola, 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 mis amores, ¿cómo están? Hi, my loves, how are you doing today? ¿Cómo están haciendo? So, I'm back with another video, podcast, y'all. It seems like there are more and more males that are being exposed for being on the DL, yet they're married and they have kids and the whole 9 yards, y'all. And hopefully, I hope the sound on this comes out okay because I'm on the road and I don't have my mic with me. I don't have like any of the recording instruments with me because I don't know. I just wasn't anticipating that I would have enough time to be able to make a podcast or needing to make a podcast, but that has proved to not be true. So I'll probably have to start taking that with me from here forward, right? Just in case. But yeah, y'all. So it's looking more and more like they're on the rise. I think that they've always been DL. I think they've always been gay. But women, I will say this, and it's not the fault of women, but a lot of women, if not most women, are just very naive, or they don't want to accept it because they want what they want so badly that they're willing to let the male lie to them and accept the lie just so they can get what they want. It's this thing where there's so many red flags, even the tiniest little red flag. If a man is berating another man for being gay, that man is probably gay. Usually the men that are doing this, the males that are doing this, that are berating other males for being gay, no one even asks them, right? They'll just start hating for no reason, start blabbering all the hateful stuff for no reason, so you already know, like, that's one of the biggest signs that, look, this male himself is probably gay, 100%, so women ignore a lot of red flags, I guess is my point. And then they get themselves in these situations years later where they're married, they've had kids, and they've done all of this with a male that's gay. There's data on it. There's quite a bit of data on it, but it's still being researched further as to whether the sexuality aspect is something that can be passed down to your kids biologically. We're getting more and more males that are gay, but we've always had a massive amount of males that were already gay. They were just hiding it. And now, thankfully, more and more are coming out, which is why I have a zero tolerance for males that are on the DL. Like, those males, I cannot stand those males. Males that are on the DL, oh my God, y'all. I can't, because those are the most dangerous males that exist to women, apart from like the regular gay male, which I think the regular gay male is pretty dangerous to women too, because they're not going to be able to help but see you as competition, because they want other males. But at the same time, like, at least they're not lying, at least they're open, at least, you know what I'm saying? So you don't really have to like, at least they're trying to live their lives, versus the DL males that will literally drag women, children, like, they're just degenerate, you know what I mean? Like, these DL males are just degenerate by nature, especially in today's day and age where nothing happens to you for being gay. Just come out the closet, sir. Just come out the closet. So anyway, y'all, I came across this and I had to we have to cover this. I'm going to go ahead and let the reminders roll because, we have to run the reminders. Here on this channel, we talk about anything and everything related to the girlies. We're going to be doing more exclusive content for exclusive members, where we dive in more depth talking about some of these things. So I'm going to be doing content for exclusive members where we're able to kind of dive in a little bit deeper, because some of this stuff we can't necessarily just openly talk about, you know what I mean? Don't forget to smash that like button for me. Okay. Love you so much. Don't forget to smash the subscribe button for me as well, and the notification bell so you don't miss a podcast every time that it comes out. Okay. Also, links are below in the description. The Patreon is now up. Take a look at what the different tiers are. There's links below to the Patreon. If you haven't checked that out, go ahead and check it out. Free newsletters. You can sign up for those at our website, link below as well. All the other socials are also linked below, so make sure to follow on Instagram, TikTok, and Blue Sky. We're now on Blue Sky as well. So thank you so much for your support. Well, let's go ahead and dive into this whole situation, okay? Because it's totally insane. It's totally crazy. So this guy says, this is a gay male, right? He says, I am a single gay man, and at this time, I'm just trying to have fun as much as I can. I don't know if that leads to a relationship of some sort, but I'm gonna leave that to the test of time. I fought so hard to be where I am with coming to terms with myself and with people who I know, family and work. It's not easy. I had to burn bridges with bio family for my own sake, and I don't think I need to explain this on a gay sub. I guess this is a gay subreddit. Now, on to the fun part. I come across guys who are married to a woman and on the DL on the apps. I'm going to read that again. I come across guys who are married to a woman on the DL and they are on the apps. I feel morally obligated to not enable married men without their spouses knowing. I probably need some advice here. I hope so far I wasn't being lied to about their current relationship with the guys I've had sex with. Oh, y'all, oh my gosh. If you're out here dating, I don't know how. Maybe, I don't know, like, leave it in the comments below. I don't have enough real exposure, I feel like, to say, but I'm kind of thinking, is this a problem that's primarily like in America or worse in America? I'm sure every country has this problem with DL males, the problem of DL males marrying women, using children, knowing good and well that they're gay. It's such a big problem here in America, and it's just continuing to get worse and worse. But it's continuing to get worse and worse because they're being exposed more and more, not because it wasn't already happening. It's been there for the longest time, like we talked about earlier. But do you feel like this is just, this is a bigger problem in America, or do you feel like it's just as big of a problem in every other country with the males? Leave it in the comments below. I want to know what your thoughts are on that. Anyway, I digress. I actually sympathize with men who are married to a woman but are gay or bi and looking to get off somehow because their wives aren't interested anymore, or they themselves weren't interested in the first place. How can he sympathize with that? This is a male that literally lied to a whole woman, has whole kids intermingled with this nonsense because he's a liar and a degenerate, and he's saying he sympathizes with that. That's why I tell you ladies to be careful when you deal with these gay males. Even if they're openly gay, you got to be careful. You really, really have to be like, your eyes have to be everywhere. Even those subtle insults that they might dig at you, that's a sign. That's a sign. So you got to pay attention if you're one of those women that has friends that are gay or bi males, because they're males first. They're males first and foremost. You know what I mean? So anyway, I came from a religious background, and I know there is some social pressure involved, especially in religious families, that got them to where they are now. Married to a man, but on the DL, something I won't even consider entertaining, because to be honest, if you can be honest about your sexuality, why not sexual needs? I don't understand that. Married to a man, but on the DL is something I won't consider. Married to a man. How is he on the DL if he's married to a man? I don't get it. Am I missing something? Leave it in the comments below. Am I missing something? Comment below. Gay relationships are more versatile and accepted in the community than straight ones. There's always an option to figure out what we want. The heck is he talking about? So confused. Okay, anyway. So if you are married to a woman and are someone who is trying to get off with other males on the DL, how are you able to sleep at night, and what makes you feel comfortable with it? Exactly. I don't this is why I have no sympathy for DL males. They can piss all the way off. Sorry, not effing sorry. Period. Do you think about coming out to your wife at some point or consider opening the marriage? I just need some advice on how to approach them gracefully without being harsh or judgmental, because I'm horny to ew. Okay. Anyways, moving on. So this guy says in response, to be honest, I never asked them if they have a partner, and if so, the partner is okay with it. Sure, it sometimes comes up in a conversation. Guys are, for example, in an open relationship or whatever. But I don't consider myself responsible for the actions of other people when in fact I don't know their lives in that way. For me, it's just a hookup, and I don't date people with criminal intent or behavior. That is actually my only red flag. So y'all, these males will sleep with each other and they don't care if he has a wife at home. They don't care if you're sitting at home looking stupid. They don't care. So if you go around ignoring red flags, just see that as you consenting to whether or not he's gay. Because nowadays it's unfortunate that this is what we've come to, because it's so unfair to the women. But nowadays you can't even like take the risk dealing with these males, these caliber of males that are out here. Because by taking the risk, it's almost like you have to consent by default that if you find out that the guy is gay, you're cool with it. There's just so many it turns out most of the men out here, most men are gay. It turns out that they are on the DL. It would be so much better, and it would be great for everyone if they would just all come out the closet, be honest, be open, so women can at least know, okay, this is exactly what you are. But we all know most of them don't do that. And apparently there's a good chunk of them that don't even keep themselves or each other accountable. So the response says, I'd be worried if their wife finds out down the line and decided to unalive me in my sleep, LOL. Well, better keep it on the down low then, he says, LOL. Okay, I'm trying to tell y'all, this is it. They are males first and foremost. They are males first and foremost. Okay, so ladies, let me know what your thoughts are. Leave it in the comments below. You know, this is becoming more and more of a bigger topic. More and more ladies, I'm happy to see that more and more ladies are speaking up about it. I've also heard like there's so many DLs, like a lot of DLs are actually black males. Most DLs are black males. I think that most men in general are on the DL in the 90th percentile, regardless of race. But I think that there's a special place for black DL males, because those numbers are probably 95% and up amongst black males. So for a lot of reasons that we'll probably cover in a different podcast, right? But go ahead and leave it in the comments below. Let me know what your thoughts are. Don't forget to smash the like and subscribe and the notification bell so you get a notification every time a podcast comes out. Okay. Love you so much. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye.